mind is the ultimate pivot on which everything revolves around. Mind controls your actions. Mind controls your reactions, creates the past for you, observing the present, creating the future for you. Mind wants to be big, bigger than ever, wants to expand more and more. The past, which is dead, future that has not been here. Mind wants that too. For mind, present is just not enough. And we all live either in the past or in the future. Whatever the life is bringing in front of you does not seem to be enough. We create fantasies that again shows the tendency of the mind to get bigger. We want to win arguments. Again, mind wants to be big, bigger than the person that you defeated. Mind requires to possess more, acquire more, hold more. Unfortunately, mind knows only the material things. So it wants to create castles and more castles, more dreams, more winning. Everything. Mind wants it. To go into the past and to ride on the wave of future. Both are fantasies. Both are deviations from the present. Present is the only thing that is real. That's where the cosmic energy which has created the situation for you at any given time, any situation you are in, you're going to have people, animals, objects, plants. All are creations of cosmic consciousness. And each one of those are operated by the cosmic consciousness. The flower has a cosmic consciousness. The tree knows how much to grow and then stop beyond certain height. Animal knows where to go look for food. Every single micro existence is the kingdom of awareness. Small earthworm digging in the ground, bird flying, leaves opening up when it's a perfect time to open up, the shape of the trees has been achieved over millions of cosmic awareness so that it can maximize the amount of sunlight it gets. Everywhere you look, there is a kingdom of consciousness. Kshana kshana mein, kana kana mein, He is the one. The cosmic consciousness is what gives you the energy to eat, breathe, think. We are the product of consciousness. Even the mind is a product of consciousness. But mind is blind. We stop at the mind level because that's all we know. Mind sees everything. But until we go into dhyan and start seeing the mind, until then the mind remains everything. In the deeper states of samadhi, your consciousness is watching the mind. Consciousness is the highest state of existence, where electrified state of existence remains. Mind becomes a distant object. Mind is not a reality because mind is also a creation of consciousness, the cosmic energy. When it interacts with other objects which are also created by the cosmic energy, the interactions between all the objects and then the capacity to see this play is the mind. Mind is an activity. Mind wants to run towards the sansar, wants to acquire, hoard, to become big. But there is a problem. Outside there is competition because every object wants to do the same thing. Every person also wants to expand. So there is a limited space. There is friction. There is anxiety. Our closed relatives, we think they are our possessions and we want them forever, not realizing they were created by this cosmic consciousness. They were given existence by this cosmic existence. The cosmic reality is what created these objects, is what maintaining these objects. And when time comes, it will take these objects back into it. And yet, we think they are ours. The people, objects, cars, houses, weathers, spring, summer, fall, winter. All these are being created, maintained, destroyed. Even the time that is created with the interactions of bigger objects like sun, the moon, the earth, planets, galaxies. The universal creation, the time, is also a creation of interactions of the objects and the mind, which holds on to the past and creates the future, is what creates the time. So in the cosmic realization, time has no value. Time does not exist. When you start observing the mind, mind is a baggage that takes and holds on to the people, objects, situations, material possessions, sense of time, past, future, present. All those are concepts, ideas, is a big baggage that mind holds on to. In a samadhi state, the cosmic reality starts shining. The time becomes a distant reality. In cosmic state, only the energy remains. Personal belongings, the sense of ownership, the pleasures which were derived from all those things become a distant. Like you go into the space and keep traveling, and as you keep traveling, the earth, which seems so big right now, it becomes a tiny dot. The same way, the mind becomes a tiny dot, because now we have come across an infinitely big, expanded existence. And in this state of existence, now you realize the foolishness of the mind, sufferings of the mind. Suffering because it believed the past, it believed the future, it wanted to hold on to. It was like a child holding on to a toy car until he gets a big car. Mind can be molded. It is the tendency. It is a biological, inherent tendency of this cosmic energy which has gifted us to be active. And this activity is what is the basis of creating the samsara. So activity you must do. You will have to do it. Mind wants to belong somewhere. But by explaining to the mind, by playing with the mind, instead of fighting with the mind, gradually turning it towards the self, the soul, the Atma. Little by little, mind comes to realize that I have a much wider existence, much more peaceful existence, and bigger sense of being and belonging. I just have to give up the material possessions that I was running after. So by getting a bigger existence, mind does not fight for material existence. the life that we call life is also a creation of a bigger existence at the cosmic level. Mind will not want to hold on to that either. The birth is manifestation, death is unmanifestation. But there is cosmic existence before birth, cosmic existence after death. The concepts of birth and death are also creation of the mind, which creates the past, present, and future. So dhyan is the slowing down of the mind, slowing down the activity, the interplay of the energy. This can happen by the power of observation as you are observing the mind, which is the activity. You find a spot of steadiness. And in this steadiness, you slip into real existence. Even the mind disappears, and pure knowledge of awareness remains, which is the pristine, glorious experience that is literally out of the world experience. All the experiences of the samsara, you need the objects, people, and situations. For the experience of samadhi state, nothing is needed. You merge into infinite consciousness and infinite existence. You stop becoming a droplet and emerge into vast ocean of existence. And that's where your destiny is. The sooner we evolve, the better we are. Let's work towards merging into this vast consciousness where we all will end up, no matter how much different we are in this world. In the cosmic world, we are all the same. We are all brothers, sisters, friends. And enjoying this ultimate future, which we can't even say future. It is the ultimate path into purest of the purest reality that we can slip into. And with this awareness, come and act in the samsara. It changes you, because now you are a citizen of an infinite existence. Your desires for food, alcohol, bigger cars, bigger houses, bigger egos, all that disappears. And you have a sense of tranquility within you all the time. And that's your real swarup. That's what you are. So let's work on to find our own soul and find this ultimate infinite reality.